Hello. Hello.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Jeff?
Good.
That's good. It's going to be our show today. We're taking over the show.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, let me lower my levels a little bit. Just a bit here. There we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, it's the James and Jeff show.
Woo! Oh,
James
it
and
is
Jeff
sad
show.
that Captain Geach is not around.
Yeah, he is not around. He is sick with the death disease. The doctors give him at least 3 seconds to live. So
Is this like his
guess
third time catching that shit?
yeah, probably. Probably sounds like it. Sounds fucking like it.
You gonna do all that for? Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just die, I guess.
Uh,
Puke your brains out, like he is right now.
yeah,
He's probably doing that right now as we speak.
I know. It sucks. Suck potato.
Suck potatoes. All right,
Yes.
so we got a pretty short show today. Well, at least
Yeah.
news wise. When it comes to news, we don't have too much news. Um, but before we get into the news,
Hmm.
Jeff, what did you do this week?
Well, spent most of my time modding Grand Theft Auto, and then
Nice.
playing a little bit of it, and then modding it some more, and then playing it, and then working,
That's been like
and
your
all the
fucking
working.
life now. Is Grand Theft Auto 5.
But no, I need to fix that. I think I don't think I should be playing so much Grand Theft Auto. It's ruining
Malarkey.
the rest of my shit. Everything else is being ruined.
Yo, Sims 4 is $10 on EA Origins. We can get the multiplayer going.
Yes, I heard somebody actually did make a mod for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes,
I need to I'm still like kind of debating with myself whether I want to buy it or not. I'm at that
Yeah.
internal struggle right now. Cuz the other one cuz Sims 3 I bought off of like G2A. Some shady guy just emailed me all the downloads for everything. I was like, "Okay."
It's like, here you go. Well,
Dude,
hey.
that's exactly how the email went. He was like, "Here you go." I was like, "Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro."
Well, hey, man, whatever works. Now you have it for super cheap. That's good.
Yeah, I got it for like nothing. So, hey, that's
Nice.
pretty cool.
Every once in a while, I'll jump into it and play for a couple weeks, and then, or like actually more like a couple days.
Yeah, that's how I am. I get super into it for like 2 days, and then I don't touch it for a long time. I have The Sims 4 on PS4, and I haven't touched it in forever.
Oh, on PS4?
Yeah, it's on PS4. It's not the best,
No, I wouldn't imagine that's the best.
but when it came out, I didn't have a computer that could play it.
Yeah.
Or actually, I didn't have a computer. Period.
Bloop. Yeah. Aye. So, but other than that, I haven't really been doing too much. How about you? What have you been up to?
Well, okay, so I had a pretty involved past few days. Nothing really like over the entire week. I haven't really done much. But the past few days, oh Jesus, that lighting changed like crazy. For those watching, for those listening at our wonderful
No,
place
it's
called
too bright.
Podbean.com, uh,
Too
Jeff's
fast.
light just kind of went fucking weird from his monitor. It just went crazy. So that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it does that sometimes.
Um,
Ooh,
so can I talk to you about DoorDash and that
sure.
service? You're familiar with
What is?
DoorDash?
Isn't that where people come and drop food off at your house?
Yes.
Okay.
So, all right, those who don't know, it's a place where you basically pay people for delivery for places that don't deliver. Um, I ordered Wendy's at work one day. All right, I ordered like a spicy chicken sandy, some fries, and a frosty, chocolate frosty, because you gotta get that shit, yo. Um,
Right. Sounds good so far. It sounds like the kind of thing I would enjoy.
of course. And so I go and I order it, and then I realize it dawns on me. I had it ordered to my house. I'm at work about 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away. I'm like, fuck.
Is
So,
anybody at home?
nope, nope. So I text the driver, my dasher, and I'm like, yo, bro, I done goofed. Can you please drop it off at Best Buy instead? I will tip you extra. I will give you like I had like a $10 bill. If he was to do that, I would have given him that $10 right then and there, along with the tip that I put in for DoorDash. So the motherfucker was gonna make out with like $13 total. It was great. It would have been great for him. So I don't get a response. And then I get a message from DoorDash, a text saying, "Hey, your food's been delivered." And I'm like, bullshit, it has. So I'm like, fuck, alright. I guess it's screwed then. So my neighbor texts me and goes, "Why the fuck is there a bag of Wendy's sitting on your front porch?" And I'm like, it's a long story, shut up. So I get home. Okay, I drive home. I'm like, all right, I guess this like Wendy's that has been sitting on outside for like 3 hours
I was gonna ask
in
how
like
long it's been out
60-degree weather. I guess I don't know, throw it away. I get home.
there. The shake is probably no good.
No, the shake is terrible.
Damn it, the shake
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I was super upset. I was like, I am a fucking dum-dum. So I get home. And I look at my porch, I'm like, there's no Wendy's here. There's no fucking Wendy's laying on my doorstep. What the
Somebody
fuck?
came and stole your Wendy's.
I think one of my fucking shithole neighbors stole my Wendy's.
It was probably the one that called you.
Probably. I don't know who it
Did you
was.
tell him how long you were going to be before you were home?
No.
Oh.
I was like, all right. I said, all right, thanks. But yeah, it was... My fucking Wendy's got jacked. By someone.
Well, I mean, at least it didn't go to waste, I suppose.
Yeah, but it wasn't in my belly.
I know.
It wasn't in my belly. I spent money on that shit.
Yeah.
So then, that night, I go to talk to an agent on DoorDash to be like, yo, I never got my food. And it was like 10 o'clock at night, okay? Alright, fine. No sane person is going to be complaining to DoorDash at like 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was 350th in line.
Wow.
I'm like, fuck that. I ain't dealing with that.
That makes me really question whether or not I would want to use that service. Jesus.
Well,
There's fucking 300 and some odd people in line to complain in
Yeah.
front of you.
Well, I'm a lazy piece of shit, so I use it. I use it all
How
the
much
time.
is it extra? Like, say you were gonna buy like a $10 meal. How much extra are you probably paying to have it dropped off?
Here, let me pop it on right now.
We've never used one of those.
Let me look up DoorDash. DoorDash.
I've used what's the driving service?
Uber
Driving
Eats.
service. Yeah, I've used Uber, just Uber. But
Oh,
not,
just Uber. Okay.
not Uber Eats. I've never had somebody deliver my food that didn't come from the restaurant that made it.
Okay, so let's say, okay, here's Wendy's. Okay, so say if I want to order the spicy chicken sandwich combo, which is what I ordered. Medium food, medium size. I got Coke, and then I think I got classic chocolate frosty. Okay, so it's at $9.76. I gave the... let me go to my cart. And then it ended up... So right now, before tip, it's like $15.32. Because $1.99 delivery. Usually that's like $5.99. Taxes and fees are $3.57. And then the $9.76. And then I gave it to do a $3 tip. So I almost spent like fucking $20 on this shit.
It's expensive, bro.
It's very expensive. Convenience is expensive. Convenience is
Expensive
very
as fuck,
expensive.
bro. Jesus.
But yeah, so I'm a little butthurt that I missed out on like $20 fucking
Yeah, man.
of food. And I don't have the goddamn patience or the willpower to wait in line 350 people deep to get my money back.
I really don't blame you though. That's that's balls.
Yeah, it fucking
Well, yeah, well that happens.
yeah, it
you know.
does. I got the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie in the mail, so I'll probably watch that either tonight or tomorrow. And then I'll have a full anime corner about that next week, so that'll be cool. I got a new pillow in the mail from Amazon. It's memory foam. Look at that. It's just fucking. Shit's fucking comfy. It came in a box, all squished up. That was neato.
Yeah.
I got some new shoes in the mail today from Amazon. I got some sick Pumas.
Jeez. You going hard, bro.
I got some RAM coming in the mail too on Wednesday for my laptop. Get fucking 16 gigs of RAM.
Nice.
That's gonna be rad. I'll be able to do this and look at stuff on the internet without my computer dying.
That'll be exciting.
And then I been playing more Sushi Strikers on Switch, so that's been a thing. Yeah.
Well, I cleaned my house.
Nice.
For the most part.
Hey, there you go. That's entertaining.
Not done yet, but cleaned most of it up.
Nice.
I've been hosing out on that damn GTA, man.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't joking, dude. I've been letting too many things slack. Because, like, I have this thing in my brain where I'm like, all right, well, so in the game there's jobs. And one of the jobs you can be a fisherman, which you basically drive from point A to point B, jump on a boat, take the boat out, harvest fish, bring it back, jump in the car, and drive to point C, drop it off. So there's a thing in it called autopilot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I'm going to get in the car, I'm going to set autopilot on, and then I'm going to clean some of the house, and I'm going to let the car drive to the place I need to be, and then autopilot the boat out to where I need to do, and then back, autopilot the whole trip.
You don't actually play, you just do it.
Right, yeah. I just, so I take a break every once in a while. And I've tried to do that like 6 times in a row, and by golly, gee whiz. If I don't get distracted by something else, like every time, and then I end up not doing anything, and then I'm mad. So, like today I woke up, I was like, I'm not fucking turning that game on, I swear to God. And I didn't. I actually haven't had the computer on until just now.
Yeah, I saw that you were completely offline. I was shocked.
Yeah, I know.
Until maybe 15 minutes ago. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a new game that me and Walker are going to stream.
What's that?
It's called Fishing Planet. It's on PS4. It's a free-to-play.
God damn you guys and your consoles.
I think you can get it on PC. Hold on, let me look this up. Because I think it has... It might have cross-platform. Hold on. Fishing
wouldn't that be
Planet
nice?
Video game. It's by Fishing
You won't have to worry about that too much longer once you get your RAM, too.
I know. Yeah, it's on PC.
Are you going to be doing a custom build through, like, Retail Edge this year and stuff?
I might.
You should?
Yeah, I should. I really
good
should.
Deals?
They do have some pretty good deals. Pretty damn good deals.
Back in the day, dude, I got a 4790 for like $120.
Fuck.
4790K unlocked.
Fuck.
Which I never overclocked it. I just got the K because I figured it would last a little bit longer.
Oh, no, it can't do a... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's cross-platform. But
I'm thinking about doing a custom build come this year.
Nice.
Maybe. My money will let me.
It's not a fun game. Like, at all. Me and Jeremy Miller, Obscured 69 on Twitch, we were playing it last night with one of our other friends, and the entire time I'm just going around, I'm just fucking trolling people. I'm just trolling in chat. I go up to this one dude, he just catches a fish, and I'm like, whoa, dude, how'd you get so good at this game? Yo. This other guy goes, man, what are the fish eating today? I'm not catching anything. I'm like, get the bread, yo, get that bread. Dog, this game is boring. And then this one dude's like, man, this game is boring. I'm like, dog, shut your fucking whore mouth. I'm like, I can't wait to get banned from this game. I was in tears. Tears.
Do I look like a hologram? I made it green.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you kind of do look like a hologram. Whoa.
Yeah. There it is. I need your help, Obi-Wan.
Hey, speaking of Obi-Wan, we got some Star Wars news to talk about.
Yeah.
But before that, where can they find you, Jeff? On the social medias and on the the Twitch
Oh, on the internet.
on the internets.
Internet. Well, probably playing Grand Theft Auto. I'll tell you what.
Playing Grand Theft
Play a
Auto.
whole lot of that. No,
Uncle
on
Hogs.
Discord. Huh? Yeah, Uncle Hogs. Uncle Hogs. Uncle Hogs is gonna be delivering gutter oil in the next place. I swear to heavens, I'm gonna take over the entire market. I swear to God.
Take
This
over
way
that
is
market.
gonna be awesome. Yeah, but I'm on I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. The game is killing me, dude. I haven't been keeping up on nothing.
Corner that fucking gutter oil market.
I know. Splash Screen Gaming on Twitch is probably the best place, and then our Discord is where it's the second best place. Well, always on the Discord, but Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I haven't posted any of those things in like 10 years. I need to all of that up. That's what I'm saying, man. I was on top of it for a while.
I tweet at you and you never fucking retweet it or anything.
Because I don't even open the app up.
You probably need to like re-sign in and all this shit.
Probably. Maybe I'll do that after the show tonight. I'll get everything set up so I can start doing stuff with it. It's just I don't usually I need to set a time to do that, it seems, because I go from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, so it's just like at workout you think, oh, during my break I'll do it. Well, I don't really take much of a break, and then when I do, I'm usually in and out real quick. So it's like life.
It is.
Adulting.
Life sucks. Adulting sucks. You can
Star Wars.
You can find me at youtube.com/people8studios, twitch.tv/people8studios, Twitter @people810, and you can also check out this podcast at LVL Unlocked Pod on Twitter. But let's get right into the news. We don't have too much news because I kind of made this. I made this today, fucking 10 minutes ago. Or not 10 minutes, like an hour ago, I made this.
Okay.
So, one of the big things, not the biggest things, but one of the big things, I really need to get a better, my face looks terrible with this light. It's my beautiful 720p Logitech camera I got at Walmart for like $30.
I want to get one of those nice cameras that or those nice lights that are supposed to make everything
look nice and soft and good.
Yeah.
Alright, so PlayStation. On PlayStation, changing your gamer tag is now available. You could do that.
You couldn't do that?
You couldn't do that before, no.
What?
Yeah.
That's madness. So, when you were 16 and you got the account and you named yourself Booger Toast
420.
You were stuck with that all the way until the age of 25, 26?
Yep.
Because oh man, well, thank God.
Yeah, thank God it's finally here. I've seen it. I've been looking at my friends list, and I'm like, who the fuck is that just signed on? Who the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh wait, they allowed the name changes. So the first one's free, just like drugs. The first one is free.
Okay.
And then it's $10 every time after that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And no, here's the worst part. Not every game will work that well with it.
Oh! So games that you signed in as Booger Tits is stuck that way forever?
It might, yeah. At least for a while.
Certain games.
Certain games, yeah. So...
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked, if you ask me. It's kind of super fucked.
It's butt stuff.
It's very butt stuff. Yeah, because I think the problem lies in a lot of the servers are not held at for the PlayStation ones are solely operated by the individual companies and not Sony, unlike with Microsoft, how they have their own dedicated servers that work with these games.
I see.
So if something changes on PlayStation's end, it's a pain in the dick for the developers to change it on their end. It's so stupid. It's so stupid and so, problematic down the line.
Well, hopefully they'll get that sorted out not too difficult. Hopefully that won't be too much of a pain.
Yeah, here's hoping. I can't see it being too much. Well, I don't know much about servers and stuff like that, so, it could be the hardest thing in the world. I hope it's not, but I'm not an expert.
Yeah. I tried to do a little bit of modding in one game, and I spent the entire night, dude. I started at like midnight, and I didn't stop until like 6 a.m. trying to get this damn tablet to put Discord into it in the video game. It's cool though; it worked.
That's pretty cool.
The problem I was still having with it was a permissions issue on Discord's end where I couldn't get it set. I wanted it. You click on the tablet and it opens up, and you click on news, and it's supposed to give you like news of the server.
Oh, that's cool.
And the problem was people could type into it, and I didn't want that to be a thing, which was cool because it showed up on Discord outside of the app, like outside of the game.
That's pretty great.
But yeah, it was pretty neat. I think I'm gonna do it different, like have it be a Google Doc for the news instead, and then have that be some sort of social thing.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'm sorry, my ADD just jumped into that.
No, it's all good. I spent fucking 6 hours on last Tuesday, editing videos and watching The Sopranos, so I know how that is. I didn't even stand up to use the bathroom. I was just sitting there just editing like crazy.
Get one of those chairs that I was talking about the other day, the white ones.
Yeah.
What were those? What are those called? They have the toilet built into them?
Yeah, shit, what were they called? My grandmother had one.
You know?
Yeah, you didn't even have to go anywhere.
One of those. Yeah.
Yeah, don't have to go anywhere. Just kind of chill and just poop. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a fantastic game.
Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Out on PlayStation 4 right now. But it's coming out on PC. Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami 1, both are available on PC right now, today. Yakuza Kiwami 2, which, one of the better Yakuzas in my opinion, is coming out May 9th for $30 on Steam. It's going to have 4K resolution support and unlocked frame rate.
What?
I don't know how that's going to work out too well, because the game is meant to be run at tops like 30 frames a second.
I see.
Like that's what it caps at. So,
well, why would they bump it up like that then?
I have no clue. Probably because like I know PC gamers, like hardcore PC fans, are like more into frame rate than like console gamers and stuff.
Yeah.
So, if you could get a nice 90 frames per second, that would be interesting. I would love to see how it looks in 4K though, because that game is absolutely beautiful on like PlayStation 4 Pro.
Is it?
On like a 4K TV, it's absolutely beautiful.
What's the premise of that?
So you play as this character named Kiryu Kazuma, and he is a member. Well, he keeps jumping in and out of a Yakuza clan called the Tojo clan.
Okay.
It's he keeps trying to leave, but it keeps bringing him back in. So
just pulling him back in. It's like our hometown.
Yeah.
Just pulls people back in.
Think of it as like The Godfather, but with Yakuza members. It's the Japanese Godfather. It's absolutely batshit crazy. It's one of my favorite series of all time. It's open world. You explore usually two different places. Kamurocho, which is the main town. And then usually like Sotenbori, which is kind of like a fishing town in Japan.
Okay.
A lot of stuff you can do. In Yakuza 6, I put in probably about a good 15-20 hours into Virtua Fighter 5 arcade alone. I own that game on PS3, and I still spent like so many goddamn hours in it, and they changed it a little bit, which is weird that I know it, but it's a fantastic series. I would highly recommend it, Jeff.
Okay.
I'd
have to check it out, man.
Play 0 first. It's the best one, and it's the prequel.
Okay. So I keep everything in order.
Although, the PS2 version, the English PS2 version of the original Yakuza game, that came out in 2000 and I think 4 or 5, one of the main characters, Goro Majima, was voice acted by Mark Hamill. Before he became like doing the Joker in literally everything. So he kind of had the Joker voice a little bit. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, that's cool. It's going to open up more people to experience a wonderful game franchise.
Cool. That's what's up, man.
Reggie Fils-Aimé, the CEO of Nintendo of America, stepped down and retired yesterday after spending God knows how long at Nintendo. He was there for the launch of the 3DS. Or the DS, sorry, the regular DS. He was there for the launch of the regular DS many a moons ago. Came from MTV, I do believe, so that was weird. But yeah, he basically became not only a huge meme, but a big spokesman for the company. So hats off to you, Reggie. Thanks for a wonderful years of service. My body is always ready for you. I'm going to save that news for last. Speaking of Nintendo, game Octopath Travelers. It was a game on the Nintendo Switch by Square Enix. Harkens back to the old days of Final Fantasy like 4 and the golden age of RPGs, man. sorry about that. The golden age of RPGs, only available on the Switch for the longest time. It's now coming out on the PC.
Oh shit!
So you can play it too. Coming out.
You mean I could play it?
You could play it if you wanted.
Oh my heavens!
If you could play it,
that'd be amazing.
It's definitely actually something that I would recommend picking up because it is a really good game.
I'm sorry. What was the name of it?
Octopath Travelers.
Octopath Travelers.
It's a stupid name, but great game. That's coming out June 7th. Free games coming out this month for the Nintendo Switch, part of their NES lineup.
Free games.
Because we missed the PlayStation Plus and Xbox or Games with Gold this month. We completely forgot to talk about them. But they've been out for a hot minute, so who cares? The free NES games this month are going to be Punch-Out, the boxing game.
Classic.
Star Soldier, a shoot 'em up. I haven't played that one. And Mario the Lost Levels, the real Super Mario Bros. 2. Only released in Japan. It's stupid hard. It's not fair, from what I hear.
I remember the Lost Levels.
But
every once in a while, you would get it in the combo pack.
Yeah.
That game was hard.
Yeah. But those are the games coming out this month. They might be live now. I don't know. I haven't looked in a hot minute.
So what's this about this Star Wars game?
Yes, so here's the big news. The big news story of the day. Star Wars Fallen Order was announced at Star Wars Fest in Chicago this past weekend.
Chicago?
Chicago. Along with the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer.
Oh, man.
But
I seen that trailer. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, we could talk about it after this, because that's a discussion. Star Wars The Fallen Order. It is made by EA. Finally, another Star Wars game made by EA. They've only been sitting on the license for 20 years, it seems like. And they're finally releasing another game that isn't a Star Wars Battlefront game. It's about a Padawan who survived the Order 66. So if you remember, back in Star Wars Episode 3, Emperor Palpatine, he was like, hey, all clone soldiers, you're gonna like switch swap. You're gonna be evil now. And they're all like, okay.
If that's what you want us to do, I guess.
And then Anakin runs around the Jedi place and starts slashing up children. So, slashing up the Padawans. So that was cool. You play as a Padawan who survived it. So he was a little babby at the time. Now he's a grown-ass man. He can do his taxes like a real man. It's made by Respawn Entertainment. The people behind Apex Legends and Titanfall.
Well, that should be fun then.
Yeah, it's going to be great, I bet. They make bangers.
I want to pull up a preview for it.
Yeah.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order official trailer?
Yep.
All right.
It is being written by Chris Avellone, who did the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 story. So, he does pretty good work. I've seen some of his other. I've played some of his other stuff. It's pretty good. The big thing though, and a lot of people were kind of worried about this. It is 100% single player game, no multiplayer, no microtransactions, none of that bullshit.
Just a straight story.
Just a straight story.
My
It's
heavens.
so weird to say that nowadays.
Yeah.
It's so weird. That is the outlier. Yeah, they're like, no, none of that bullshit. And everyone's like, yay.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, it is EA.
That's what I would say.
Well,
we'll see.
It's also Respawn Entertainment, the company that's making EA bagillions of dollars. Billions and millions of dollars with Apex Legends. So they kind of have full reign right now of running the company.
They're like the Tim and Eric of Adult Swim
Pretty
when
much.
they were like hot shit.
Pretty much, yeah. Back when it was like William Street. So that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be some hot shit coming up the pipeline.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm watching it. I have the preview kind of just playing, no audio. It looks neat.
It does. It
Dudes
does.
running across the wall
Mhm.
and jumping in and
It's
on
very.
things.
It's very Titanfall-y.
Mm.
It's coming out November 15th for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. They have 3 collector's editions announced, or 3 editions announced. So there's the standard edition that's $60, okay? There is the deluxe edition, which is $70, that comes with like behind the scenes stuff, like making of stuff. And then there's one that comes with like a figure, like a 7-inch like toy figure that's only at GameStop for like $84. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I'm surprised there isn't like 200 different versions of it, but that's really good.
3? Wow.
Yeah, only 3 versions.
That's crazy.
What? Again, why is this an outlier? Why is this weird? Shouldn't be like this, man.
I know.
Uh,
Work it up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
One more time. But I'm listening. I got my headphones.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the news.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is probably the quickest news segment we've ever had.
So I got a question for you. Figure you'd be the one to talk to.
Yeah.
So I don't really watch a whole lot of anime.
Okay?
If I was to pick a series to watch on Netflix, what would you probably recommend?
I don't know if it's on Netflix, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is fantastic. It might be on Netflix.
That's all I have is Netflix.
You have kissanime.ru.
Kissanime.ru.
Yeah, you can just, completely legally stream it.
All right, well, I'll get that off you after the show, I guess. All right, yeah, okay. I'll get that.
It's fantastic. It's a bunch of burly. Actually, I'm not going to spoil it because it's going to be on the docket for one of my anime corners.
Okay.
Let's take a look at releases.com. Let's take a look at the releases coming out this week.
Releases.com.
So, tomorrow is April 16th, right? Yeah, April 16th. We have World War Z coming out on PS4 and PC. I know Walker's excited for it. He won't shut up about it.
World War Z?
Yeah. It's like
Is it-
the movie.
Look good?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. He's just been like, dude, you should get World War Z. And I'm like, no.
What's that other game that's like on the docket to release in the not too distant future? That's supposed to be zombies. It actually looks pretty good.
Oh, Days
it
Gone?
almost. Yeah, that one looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it seems pretty neat. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
It would be.
Sony Santa Monica, I do believe. So it's going to be decent. It's going to be really good, at least. You know. Let's see here. What else is coming out? Dreams Early Access is coming out for PS4. Tomorrow as well. World of Warships Legends is coming out for Xbox One and PS4.
Ah.
Final Fantasy X and X-2 is coming out for, I do believe, the Xbox One and the Switch tomorrow.
Cool.
We have until the 21st, right? Yeah. Snooker 19 is coming out. Holy shit. On the 17th. Whoa. Game of the year right there. Revenant Saga is coming out on the Xbox One. Cuphead comes out for the Switch on April 18th. Cuphead is fantastic.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be nice for those guys.
Oh, yeah. Um,
Katana Zero
Nurse
comes
Love
out with
Syndrome? What
squishy
the
as
fuck is that?
fuck.
That looks like my kind of game. It's coming out of the Vita? Jesus, that's gonna fail on there. 3 people are gonna buy it. Ooh, what is Konami Anniversary Collection Arcade Classics? Hold the
I'm getting a
phone.
whole lot of movies.
Okay, so 8 arcade masterpieces from the 80s. Let's see, we got Haunted Castle, Typhoon, Nemesis, or Gradius, Vulcan Venture, which is Gradius 2, Life Force, which is Salamander, Thundercross, which is 1988, or no, never mind, that's a lie, Scramble, and Twinbee, which was only released in Japan. Huh, so we got some
Walkie.
shooters coming up.
By the way, Waki says the issue with Days Gone, it's a single-player game. World War Z is a new age version of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
I see.
So
There you go. Now I'm just getting games instead of
everything
movies
else.
and TV shows.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is the big thing going on right now. Game of Thrones
I
final
know,
season.
everybody. I still have not seen a single episode of that.
I watched when I think season 2 was out. I think I completely legally streamed it like season 1. And I thought it was good. I tried rewatching it recently, and I thought it was alright. I couldn't really get into it. I think I just need to be in the right mindset to get into it, you know? Not
Yeah.
mean, man.
I know mean. Yeah, I've never seen any of it. Everybody's like, you need to watch it.
You need to watch the greatest thing ever.
Oh, I will, eventually. When I can sit down and binge watch it all. I thought I saw something, but I guess I didn't.
Oh, don't you know it's only the greatest video... not the greatest video game. Holy shit. I was about to say greatest video game. It's only the greatest TV show ever made in the history of forever.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get into it one of these days, like, after the show is done. And, you know, maybe binge watch it.
See, that's what I was intending to do, actually. Just binge watch it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I know everyone dies in it. If you like the character, they're gonna die. It's basically how that show works.
Yeah. What's up, Aim? Right? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, I'm right.
This is where you are.
This
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
is my life right now.
Yeah.
Doing the podcast.
Doing a podcast.
All that good stuff.
Good time.
Yeah. So, Jeff, what do you want to talk about? Because we're only 38 minutes in.
I know. Oh, yeah. Well,
Is there anything that's coming out that you're excited for that I can shit all over? Because apparently that's my character now.
no, I don't. I don't have anything. I'm trying to, I just want to get the server up and running, and
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, man. Combination of that, I've just been trying to focus on a schedule of some kind. I can't seem to grab one. I'm
It's
trying.
hard. It's hard.
Yeah, man.
So you want to take questions from? We could do like a pretty long questions from the audience, unless you want to talk about anything in particular.
Sure, if anybody's got any questions.
Questions, Q&A time.
The music changed so appropriately, so on my stream.
Nice.
It changed. Well, I guess one thing that's going on out there is Fallout 76. The new DLC with the new Bad guy came out.
Oh, really?
They have a new, I guess there's some new boss, or like a little less powerful than the main boss, but some stuff has come out with that.
I heard a lot of people are upset about the repair kits in that.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Because it's basically like making the game pay to win now.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that too.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people are really upset about it.
Yeah, I've heard that because it really kind of does make it a pay to win type idea. Well, I guess I don't even care about pay to win. You're not even facing each other so much. Like you can do that if you want, but
yeah,
I don't care about pay to win shit. Somebody wants to pay to have something slightly better than fuck it, who cares?
Yeah,
I'm on the same quest you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's anything that's going to be like I don't know, make a big deal out of it. I still think microtransactions on that game are silly, considering they charge $60 for the damn thing, and it's not even done. So what are you gonna do?
What the fuck is Walker texting me? He's probably in the chat right now.
He was in mine for a second.
Yeah, he's probably watching this shit. Why doesn't he just post that shit in fucking chat?
Just lurking.
Yeah, he's just creeping on the stream. You know, all that good stuff.
Guy.
Yeah, so, anyone on chat want to, on any of our chats want to ask some questions?
Jeff, why are you so boring? Takes a lot of skill to be this boring, you know?
You should see me outside of streaming. I'm actually very boring.
Yeah, man. Let's see. But other than that, man, I just been one thing that's kind of neat is how robust the actual modding world is for the GTA thing.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Like, I was kind of just perusing through all the different mods that are available for it. It's pretty damn ridiculous.
Where do you go to get the mods?
Well, it seems a lot of them are on GitHub.
Yeah, GitHub is pretty popular.
Yeah, most of them seem to be there, and then you essentially find them, it seems, through the 5M forums. A lot of times that's where you can find some stuff.
Nice.
But they're tricky because it's not like Ark where you just, I don't know, I modded the hell out of that game, and that one you just put it in, and sometimes you have to do some adjustments with INI files and things like that. Like, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no.
This stuff is like straight up writing programs.
Yeah.
I open it up, I'm like, yo, Mark, because Mark's our wizard, you know. We're like, all right, let's see if I can get my hands dirty with any of this stuff. And I moved one thing, and then I made that tablet thing work, which really wasn't even much.
I think we should explain what GitHub is, really quick. It's a place to get a bunch of mods for a bunch of games, right?
Yeah, it's a file sharing service, kind of. Yeah. Right? Wouldn't that be what you would call it, like a file sharing service?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but like a lot of great mods come from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's mainly for like modders and shit like that.
Modders. Yeah, the thing about it though that's a little bit less appealing is the fact that a lot of the times the mods don't have much literature behind them.
No, of course not.
And I guess you get that anywhere, but I never really had such a difficult time like trying to find information on a specific thing than messing with this stuff.
Oh yeah, it could be like if your mod doesn't have the right like text file, it can be a nightmare trying to figure out where shit goes and how to implement it. It's not like Skyrim or any Bethesda game where you can just download a launcher and it's just like, here's all the mods.
Yeah. Mark says GitHub, it's a distribution and project repository service for coding.
Oh.
As far as he is aware.
Okay.
That is the technical term.
That's the
that's wizard talk.
If you want to get technical.
Yeah. For me, it's a website you go to get confused.
It's a website where magic happens.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it seems like it's a good time. I used to watch this one guy on YouTube called Typical Gamer. He was really big in the GTA 5 modding scene, but before it became huge.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was streaming the other night, and I didn't realize there were so many people streaming it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So it's like, for the first time in a long time, I actually looked at the situation and was like, well, I do have to diversify because it is taking me way too. Because I was trying to get to the bottom of the list, just to get to the bottom of the list. And it wasn't happening, so I'm like, all right, well, I need to do this. I think I'm going to do GTA like once a week instead, and then do other shows to try to bring people into the GTA, because I think that's going to be my main gig.
Yeah,
is the GTA one. Stuff. Yeah, with the roleplay stuff. Yeah. I freaking have such a good time doing it. It's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's so stupid.
It seems so...
And
it can be so dumb, but it's great.
Yeah, I mean, and the other thing, too, is if we manage to get our server up and running, which I have all the confidence in Mark in the world.
Yeah, he's a fucking wizard who only who lives off of 2 hours of sleep a day and just manages
monitor light. Yeah. We used to joke about how my main food group was monitor light and energy drinks. That was
pretty much.
That was it. But once we get it up and running, we'll be able to do a lot of personal customization
Yeah.
around the different, because there's a couple of us that stream, and honestly, when everything's said and done, I want to do a whitelist server where everybody, like, it's for your streams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Even
it's more
James.
inclusive.
Mark says even James knows I don't sleep. Sleep is a luxury I'm afraid I don't get.
Sleep. You can sleep when you're dead. Who
With a
needs
heart.
sleep?
Yeah.
Someone at work looked at me the other day and they're like, "Dude, you look like you haven't gotten any sleep." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I haven't." I had
What
like
is
some
the
big old.
sleep you talk about.
I had big old bags under my eyes. I'm like dead to the world, and he's just like, "You don't look so good. You look like you haven't slept in forever." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I can sleep when I'm dead." So one thing I want to do, I don't know if you have any like plans for like, because you were saying like you want to start diversifying a little bit, and one thing I
Yeah.
want to do is I want to start doing more scripted content on my like YouTube. So I want to start doing like more like game reviews and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So like get my creative juices, because that's what originally my YouTube channel. Originally, I was gonna have two YouTube channels. My standard one, which is gonna have like Let's Plays, and then my other one, the Studios channel, which was going to have my like, you know, basically what this show was, but back when it was called Video Junkies, where me and a bunch of my friends sat in my garage and just talked about video game news, and like reviews and that kind of stuff. So like there was, I made it a point. I was like, this channel is not going to have any Let's Plays on it. It's only going to be scripted stuff. Boy, did that fucking change real quick.
Yeah, good luck with that, man.
That changed like
It
instantly.
just takes so long to make that shit.
It does.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. It takes an eternity to make those.
And like I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't know what I want my first game to be that I review. And I was talking with Walker about this a little bit, and Mitchell, the guy that basically me and him run, like, you know, do the channel with, the guy I do the channel with. And I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do for like my first video, for like the first review. And I'm looking around and I'm like, I have a box full of Japanese PlayStation 2 games that I barely ever play or even look at. Wouldn't it be great to review Japanese games knowing fucking shit all about Japanese words? Like not knowing how to speak it or read it or anything like that?
I have faith. I believe
I'm like,
in you.
because that's, you gotta think, that's kind of like the purest form. Like, it is solely on gameplay and solely on the game, the purest form of gaming. It's going back to like the days of the NES, where there wasn't, the story was in the manual, or like the Atari, where there was no story. It was just do this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So kind of breaking the game down to its barest minimum. The games, the graphics, the sound. This is what I think of these games. Because I don't know what's going on in the story. Fuck that. I don't know. I'm not... The Duolingo Owl has probably shown up at my house like a bunch of times with like a baseball bat. Because it's like, I know that you're not doing your shit. I know you're not learning Japanese.
It's a good way to learn Japanese.
It is.
I tell parents all the time, get your kids some old school RPG games. They'll learn to read real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I learned.
That's how I learned.
That's all the reading I do is RPGs.
Right, and subtitles.
Do I fucking and anime? My Japanese is solely because of anime. The Japanese that I really know.
I don't know any Japanese except for Engando wa Jincheu.
Arigato gozaimashita. So fucking Yakuza. Yakuza. I learned so much Japanese from Yakuza. Like, Spaghettios. Like, shine. That means die. Because it seems like everyone in that fucking game, at least 100 times, someone goes, Shine Kiryu! And I'm like, okay. And then you just see in the
All the
subtitles,
NPCs.
it's just like, die, Kiryu. I'm like, oh. So she
I'm
named
gonna
us
get a
mean
mod for
die.
Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna get a mod for Left 4 Dead so all the zombies say it.
Shine Kiryu!
Just that's all the every zombie.
Oh, fucking hell.
That'd be funny, man.
That would be great. That would be great. Oh my god, I wonder if there's a Japanese language pack for that game. Hold on.
Probably.
I'm looking this shit up. I'm looking it up because I will install that shit immediately. Japanese. Keep talking.
Yo, there's a off topic, but still all
What
I
the
talk
fuck
about
is
right
on my
now.
search history? I have
My bad.
Japanese
I borrowed
businessman playing Japanese businessman playing dancing games. That's what I put in Japanese. That's the first thing that pops up on Google.
I was having a bad day. I needed something to make me smile.
Oh, that's it's crazy. Have you ever seen like Japanese businessmen playing like DDR or any of those dancing games?
No.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I highly recommend watching that. Japanese language pack. Left 4 Dead 2. I have 2, right?
I think
Yeah.
it's not. There's too much still there. Adam Bob, what's up, bro? How you been? I've been pretty good, man. Just doing our podcast. Japanese businessman. DDR. Oh God.
Yeah, like look that up. It's the
I'm
coolest.
looking it up right
Just
now.
seeing some dude, just some guy in a business suit
Just killing it.
and
Killing
a
it over
briefcase, just killing it.
there.
Just killing it. It is. I feel like all of Japan is
Yeah.
Yakuza members and businessmen who are really good at rhythm games. That's all Japan ever is.
That's the secret. That's the secret to business.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
rhythm, bro.
It's like
Yeah, we do this podcast on
u-
Sundays and
usually
sometimes
Sundays.
Mondays. Yeah, usually Sundays.
Usually
This week was Mondays. Our one compadre is out sick today.
He is. He's being a loser.
I know he's literally just. I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like I said. He's got the
Adam
death
says he
disease.
lived in Japan for 4 years. It's not like that.
Lies. Lies. Just
Oh heavens!
let me keep it, man. You gotta just let me have this one goddamn thing.
Says he-
Let me have just one thing, please.
That dude does kill it though. He does a
He
great
does,
job.
yeah.
I'm watching it here. Even did a oh my gosh. We'll call it a day there.
If you ever
It's
want
much gayer. He says it's much gayer.
Oh fuck.
But that's what makes it good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what
They're
makes
colorful. They're an eccentric people, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they seem like a bunch of fun goofballs over there. Nothing but a bunch of fun goofballs.
Right.
Chat, we're still waiting on questions, damn it.
I know, we're not. Not getting any questions.
We're not gonna get
tonight.
any questions today. Is this going to be the shortest podcast we've ever done? A sub 1 hour podcast?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have people
I think there's a
rioting.
good chance.
I'm gonna have people rioting because like a lot of people at work watch this or listen to it. Like especially
Do they?
the drivers, the delivery drivers, they listen to this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because it's like, oh hey, just put this on, and it's like, okay, cool. Like I said, Brock, he listens to this all the time, and he talks to me about it all the time, and I don't know how he's going to feel knowing that there's a podcast that is sub 1 hour or around 1 hour.
Right.
That's like
so we got
less than a day for him.
yeah. So we got mad props to the country that invented bukkake. And then Mark asks, What is actually in the center of the earth?
What is actually in the center? Crab people.
I know.
What?
The crab people from
South
One
Park.
Punch Man. Oh, those guys. They live together. The One Punch Man guys and the crab people.
Wait, hold on. There's crab people in One Punch Man?
Kinda.
I've never seen One Punch Man.
Mr. Anime Guy
Yeah,
has never
Mr.
seen
Anime
One Punch
Guy
Man.
doesn't care about One Punch Man.
It's actually pretty decent.
My buddy was reading the manga. My buddy was reading the manga when that first came out, and he's telling me about it. I'm like, this seems cool. That seems alright.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty damn good.
Season 2's out.
Is it really?
Only on
different
Hulu.
artists though, right?
Only on Hulu.
Yeah, it says it's the second episode, the center of the earth, folks. It's a sun. There's a sun in the center of the earth.
There's a sun in the center of the earth, huh?
That's what the Aurora Borealis is. The light comes out of the hole.
Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, the light comes out of the hole at the Antarctic. And that's the Aurora Borealis. Is what you see.
Aurora Borealis. At this time of day. In this part of the country. Localized entirely in your kitchen. Yes.
That's how to get there. I don't know. Self-induced, maybe. Self-induced Aurora Borealis. That's how you know you got the good stuff.
Oh, that's like fucking committing Sudoku after losing losing a game. I'm gonna just go commit Sudoku.
Just sitting there mad, working on your puzzles.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. There's a sun in the center of you. That's why you're Aurora Borealising right now. Yeah, that's why you're Aurora Borealising right now.
Whoa. Am I Aurora Borealising right now? I don't even know. What does that even mean? What does it mean?
It's a good drug, I tell you.
I feel like the Aurora Borealis is just the sky tripping hard on acid.
It's all them chemtrails. It's all them chemtrails.
It's all those fucking chemtrails turning the frogs gay, creating Aurora Borealis.
Because they fuel the sun in the center of the earth.
Can I just say?
I'm telling you, that's the truth. That's not even fictitiousness.
Can I just say?
That's
speaking
true.
Of turning chemtrails turning frogs gay, I love Alex Jones. I love that man to death.
He's funny.
He is.
You gotta take everything he says with a grain of salt, though.
Oh, I don't even take him anywhere near serious at all. I love it.
He's been vindicated a bunch of times on stuff. Like, there's so much stuff that has actually come out to end up being true.
But still, he's just a fucking madman. I love it.
Yeah. He does employ fear mongering really quite a bit.
He does.
And he's all about them damn. He is so about his damn nutraceuticals.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he does
that's
now.
all he
it's
talks
just like.
about.
Like, back when, I was talking to a buddy about this actually the other day. He's like, yeah, I used to like Alex Jones until he found nutraceuticals. And I'm like, you know what? Now that I think about it, that's kind of when I started falling off. Because it was nothing but ad after ad after ad. It's like, you want to know what it feels like to be a real man? Take these mushroom capsules.
Yeah.
Made from the finest organic GMO out there.
Organic GMO!
My dream is I'm going to be an organic GMO producer. It's going to be great.
Just produce the highest quality organic GMOs.
Yeah. Other people are all subpar compared to my organic GMOs. Yeah. I thought this was a show about gaming.
I thought so too. What the fuck? Hey, it is about pure randomness, so.
That's true. I think the title of my stream is Stuff About Stuff, so.
I mean, that is a good, that is a, that might be what I call title. That might be what I call the podcast. Because I gotta upload it.
Stuff About Stuff.
Stuff About Stuff.
And stuff.
Level Unlock Podcast, episode 11, Stuff About Stuff.
God, 11 episodes. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we are. We've done this 11 weeks in a row. 11 weeks going on 100.
That's like a whole summer vacation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, when did we start this?
11 weeks ago.
No fucking shit. But it was like snowing on the ground when I.
Was it?
Yeah, when
Is
we
it still
started.
snowing on the ground?
Well, okay, so yesterday we got like tornadoes and shit.
Yeah, I heard. I heard yesterday's weather was balls,
Yeah,
dude.
I was at work at the time when we were getting like some heavy rain, and I look outside and I was going to like take like a video of me going outside because it was legit raining sideways. It was raining at like I would say like a
Jesus.
that degree angle, like close.
Nate
Like
said he got like nickel-sized hail.
yeah, there were some
God.
places like near Edinburgh that got like softball sized. Hell, almost.
That's gonna mess your car up.
That's gonna mess everything up.
Everything.
That's gonna mess everything up, not just your car.
Yeah, you mad you didn't get the house with a garage?
Fuck the garage. That's gonna go through the house.
Yeah, Jesus, just fucking softballs coming from heaven.
Yeah.
God.
Let me fucking.
There's an anime character up there just freaking out.
Just yeah.
Anytime there's hail, that's what that's not. It's not condensed condensation in the air. It's
just an anime character just
a bunch of Dragon Ball Z characters just launching fucking ice blocks. Yeah.
Dude, that would be great. Anime is real.
Yeah. Crack. Yeah, with a fucking golf.
Or no, it was I think golf ball size hail. Sorry, not softball. Golf ball size hail.
That would still suck.
Yeah, that would super suck.
That's like running through the. That'd just be bad.
Yeah, we got like fucking tornadoes, and then this morning it was snowing. Like, get that. Get that.
Times like that, I really question whether or not I even want to come back.
I know, right?
Heavenly Softballs.
Heavenly
would be a great band name.
Heavenly Softballs. That is a good name.
That is a good name. Just angels whipping softballs down towards the earth.
Just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, boy.
Let's talk like that. That's going to keep us from the front page.
Keep us from the front page of Twitter. Front page of what? Twitch or Podbean?
Podbean. Like, sir, we've heard you use the word. We've heard your channel use the word. Fuck, approximately
20 million times.
618 times. Of course, 3 hours.
Approximately. Precisely 637 times. 637 and a half times. You said "fuh."
Nut. I don't really care. I mean,
yeah, I don't. I'm sure they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care at all. Podbean loves us.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Love us, Podbean senpai.
Well, we have a fair amount of downloads.
We do. What are we at? Like 157 now?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. On the way to 200, baby.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
On the way to
cool.
Sponsorships.
Someday we'll get granola bars sent in the mail. That'd be great.
We need to get That's It. Fruit bars to sponsor us. God, I'll eat that shit all day.
Fruit bars and Monster Energy drink, Monster Energy drinks. That would be cool. How do you do that? I want that to happen.
Do you think that we can get Red Bull to sponsor us? Everyone watching and listening to this right now.
Okay.
Tweet at Red Bull. You need to sponsor the hashtag Level Unlock podcast.
We'll send them footage of us like doing a 360 no scope in
Apex.
Apex while in real life doing a 360 no scope.
Yo!
At the same time, we'll have a laptop in our hand. It'll be amazing. It'll be magic, James.
That'd be the hypest shit ever.
I mean, there's shit that's kind of close to being that hype, but ours would be hyper. Like,
all day long.
Yeah, what's the power move from Street Fighter? Hyper uppercut, isn't that what it is?
Hyper uppercut. Well, I mean, there's that. Yeah, that's
isn't that a thing?
Well, yeah. There's the.
I think that's what it's called. I think it is.
Well,
Hyper uppercut.
I put uppercut. Yeah, that's
Doesn't
what is that?
somebody do that?
Guile. I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is Guile.
The American.
That's what our 360 no scope in Apex, while 360 no
So you
scope
can.
in real life, and we're yelling those two words at the same time: hyper uppercut
I put uppercut.
and what was the one you just said?
So you can.
Shoryuken. We're yelling both of those words simultaneously
Oh shit.
by using the skill that is Tibetan throat singing. Yeah, you're close. I can do it.
Dude, I used to be really into that
I
shit.
used to be really good at it. Hold on, let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, let's see.
Because the thing is, you gotta the knot like back here
Yeah.
has to be. You have to make the noise from here, here, and here simultaneously.
It's so hard.
It is hard. It's hard as hell. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. I used to be really good at it because I do it with beatboxing. Something like
You
that.
sound like a didgeridoo.
It's hard and it hurts.
It does. Oh my god, does it ever? It fucking isn't. It isn't great,
Yeah, it's hard
but it's
to do
great
that.
at the same time.
Have you heard that? There's that. Hold on, I'm like about to cough because of the noises I just made in
I'm
my throat.
about to cough.
Aimrite says, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm doing Tibetan throat singing, Aimrite.
Everything's going off
That's
the
what
wall.
our channel has. That's what our channel
That's what the
has.
show has dissolved into.
Yeah.
Walker, we need you back?
Did you all hear about the Overwatch event?
No.
Yeah, I seen something on that. Let me pull it up.
What's going on with the Overwatch event?
Yeah, let me find it. I was actually looking at it. Overwatch Storm Rising trailer shows Strike Team in action. A cinematic trailer for the new Storms Rising PvE event shows the
PvE?
crack. Yeah, PvE. The crack team of Tracer, Genji, Winston, and Mercy
Huh.
going after a dangerous criminal.
Well,
I wonder if it's going to be like the Halloween one they did a couple years ago. There's a
there's
video loading.
There was a Halloween one.
Yeah, it was a PvE thing where it was a team of 4 versus a bunch of bots that were coming out of the walls. I said I don't want the ads. Stop it.
No ads, please.
The PvE Storm Rising mission for
Fair enough.
Overwatch is ready to go live starting April 16th, and the story trailer sets the stage for conflict. In it, we see the strike team composed of Tracer, Winston, Mercy, Genji going
I'm
after
already
the dangerous... I know, right? The Italian criminal Maximilian.
Ooh.
hmm We also get the closest look at a Max himself, who suggests that everyone and everything has a price. Oh, he looks like a supervillain.
Oh.
He looks like Mafia.
Mafia.
Yeah, he's a robot. He's a Omnex that looks like a Mafia.
Oh.
He's basically a Zenyatta that looks like Mafia.
Huh. That's cool.
In the lead up to Storm Rising's event, Blizzard has regularly been revealing the new cosmetic skins you can earn, some like Talon Baptiste or the Formal 76 are clearly story-inspired outfits informed by the lore of the world and its characters.
Let me
Others
tell
like
you.
Cam and Tyrell, the Wrecking Ball, and Zarya.
Let me tell
Looks
you,
interesting.
Overwatch is a great job of doing lore without really doing lore.
Yeah. There's no lore in the game. It's
No.
all just like press releases and stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like I like that. Like if you're not gonna
It looks cool.
if you're not gonna do lore, do it like this. If you're not gonna do lore in your game, do it like this.
Screen share.
What?
What'd you say?
If you're not gonna do lore in your game, do it like this.
Yeah. I'm bring it over. He said to screen share it. It's just an article on GameStop.
Huh.
GameSpot. No! Shush! I don't care about your prescriptions.
Oh, GameSpot.
Yeah,
Hey.
here's a I'm playing with no audio. You'll have to pull the audio up on this one. A video of the event type thing.
Yeah.
You know, like the trailer for it.
How do you even do screen share on Discord? I don't even know.
I don't do it that way. I just have a screen capture area
Yeah.
open, and that's like all cropped apart. And then I just put a browser in there.
There you go.
Yep.
See, once I get more RAM in my computer, I'll be able to do that.
That is true. That is true.
What
It
is-
looks like. Have you ever played? Oh my heavens! You know what it looks like. Have you ever played the VR game Robo? Is it Robo Recall? I think it's Robo Recall.
No, I haven't.
Oh, first off, it's freaking really fun. Secondly, it looks like that. I'm
What-
pretty sure it was called.
What's
Robo
it
Recall.
on? Like just
What's that?
VR.
VR.
VR, like Oculus, Steam. Oh,
Yeah, Oculus.
okay. Because I have a PlayStation VR, so
Yeah, it was one of like the games that came with it.
Hmm.
The one with the robots.
boy howdy,
I
can
remember
I
when I
tell
used
you
to
I
be a
haven't even
robot.
like opened up my VR in like forever.
Hmm.
I like it at all. I like my PSVR, but man, I just don't feel like hooking it up anymore. Like I'll
There's a lot
probably
of plugs.
I'll bust it out for like parties or something like that, or if I'm going over to a friend's house, be like, "Yo, check this shit out." But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I won't. Like Ace Combat's great and all, but I just don't have the space. I don't have the space for all that shit, man.
I know. Dude, someday I'll own a house and I'll have. Were we talking about this last week about the VR room?
I think no, I don't think we have. That'd be awesome though,
Yeah.
for a VR room.
Yeah, man.
Be like
Someday I'm gonna have a nice little house with an office, a VR room, and a couch where I sleep.
there. Not even a bed, just a couch.
What needs a bed? What does this look like? You know, time
All right.
for sleeping.
You know what? I am gonna buy The
Hmm.
Sims 4. I'm gonna buy The Sims 4 and put us in it.
Oh, I thought you had it.
No, I'm gonna buy it. I've been debating buying it or not. Walker, yeah.
Every week.
The current Gran Turismo Sports in VR right now. That's a lot of
Hmm.
fun to play.
How about The Sims in VR? Walking around just being like,
That'd be cool.
Living, gliving.
Mahurbin and Kurban,
Cool, man.
Lisborgi, Lachu, or I might do Sims
God.
3. What do you think? Should I do Sims 3 or
Sims
Sims
4,
4?
dude.
Sims 4? Okay.
4. Yeah.
Sims
10
4 so I
bucks.
could download the YouTuber career mod.
Yeah, I have that. It's pretty cool.
We could all be
It's fun.
YouTubers.
It's worth it. It's a game that you can. It's a game that you can mod and have some fun with.
Oh yeah. I just don't know because like there's so many expansions and like stuff packs and shit.
All right. First off, the stuff packs you don't really need because you can just download those from the mod store.
I know.
And then as far as the expansions go, I would just get the ones that add elements to the game. Like Go to Work is worth it. That one's pretty cool. The clubs one, whatever one has that in it's worth it. I didn't get the animal ones. I was looking at the weather one. That one looked kind of cool.
Seasons.
I can't believe we're talking about this game out of all
I
games.
know. But like the thing is like I own all that, but on The Sims 3, and The Sims 3 is like interconnected world.
Yeah, it's just a nice world to zen out to every once in a while. Build a house. Like, this is what I want my house to look like someday. Nice little escapism.
Fuck it.
Never mind the fact that it's The Sims.
Fuck it. You know what? After the podcast, I'm downloading The Sims 4. I'm buying it.
Man.
I'm buying it, downloading it, and then downloading mods for it. Fuck it. I've decided. I've put my mind to it, and I'm gonna go to like G2A or something to get like the expansions.
Do it. They're fun. They are fun.
Like we said earlier, like The Sims
Are
is
this-
fun.
Are the expansions on sale too?
I don't think so. Well, not anywhere near on the same like kind of. It's not anywhere near like the same kind of sale that the base game is, but like
It's $10 right now, right?
yeah, the base game is like $10,
And then you wait until the other ones go on sale.
Yeah.
And you get those for like $10.
or like I said, G2A. I could probably get those
Or
for
G2A.
cheap.
I didn't even know you could do it like that.
Yeah, because it's EA Origins. Yeah, and then I could download the multiplayer mod. We could download the multiplayer mod and play multiplayer
Well, that's pretty neat.
because someone made
I'll
it.
have to set that up one of these days.
Someone made
it. Hey, right says I want to vibe out on some gay ass Sims. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, yeah, we could have like a whole world. We're all like neighbors and shit.
Right.
Yo, that'd be perfect for like
We'll
RP.
start stores. Yeah. After a long day in Grand Theft Auto, we go over to The Sims. relax with our wife, beat our kid a little bit.
Whoa, whoa, beat her,
You don't do that?
beat our kids. Just like
You don't do that?
fuck you, little Timmy. Mm.
Yeah. That's what they're for. It's after a long day, a stressful day, you
Just smack your kids.
release your energy, your anger out on the kid.
It ups your
That's how I
happiness
was
level.
Isn't that how everybody's raised? I'm just kidding. I had good parents. Cheap Digital Downloads is a pretty solid website for keys.
Cheap.
Mike, just learned about that. I do that in real life. He beats his kids. Good. See? I knew I wasn't the only one. I've been doing that for 13 years. And aren't they great kids? Shout out to Tom Adult's character. I would know. I'm an expert.
I had a little bit of drink in my mouth when you said that. I almost spit it everywhere.
Glad you're still alive with us. Got worried there for a minute. They're really good kids. See?
See, yeah. Yo, let me tell you,
Says
like,
he has a combined experience of 18 years.
see, let me tell you. Okay, so when I was younger, I grew up in a very, very heavily Italian household.
Yeah, very Yiddish.
Yeah, it's
Very Yiddish. Okay.
I got my ass beat so many goddamn times by my grandmother.
Yeah, there you go. And look, you turned out great.
I turned out decent. All right, above average at best.
At best. What about at worst?
Whoa, we don't go that. We don't go there.
You still punching kittens?
Like, bottom 1%.
Yodelish. Instead of... The good old days.
The good old days of punching kittens. No, maybe that might be what I've named the podcast title. The good old days of punching kittens.
Right? I was walking into work the other day, and there was one of the other employees behind me, and dude asked me if I wanted a kitten. I was like, no. And then the next dude walked in. He's like, I have a kitten. You want it? He's like, what the fuck? He got so offended. It's like, what the fuck do I look like? Some kind of monster? Like, he's... Hey, Right says he used to get beat with a yardstick.
I make the joke all the time that I used to get my grandmother instead of a paddle, she would just break out the sheets of lasagna. They use the lasagna sheets and just whip my ass with
it. Beat your ass with a fucking lasagna pan until you fell asleep. That's what my grandma used to sing me to bed. She just beat me with the fucking lasagna sheet until I was unconscious. That's great. That's a good one.
No, like she would beat me with a sheet of lasagna noodles. It just smack,
just a whole bunch of them. They'd break apart as they struck your body.
Shrapnel in my ass.
It's like a flog of noodles. Really hard noodles.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna be pulling fucking lasagna noodles out of my ass for weeks.
Had to break out the tweezers.
Amrite says he assumes you don't eat lasagna that much anymore.
Actually, I love fucking lasagna.
Lasagna is the man.
Lasagna is the shit. It takes forever to make. Brings back some bad memories.
Expensive.
It is expensive.
It's so expensive, man.
Yo, a lot of it, like... Alright, so everyone knows, like, the Italian foods are, like, spaghetti and meatballs and that kind of stuff. But when you really think of, like, the other stuff, it's expensive. Lasagna is expensive. We used to make this thing called chadones, which, think of it almost like a calzone, but with, like, a bunch of different, like, stuff in it. It had, like, it has, like, a crust. So think of a calzone that has, like, vanilla in the crust and, like, meat and cheeses in the middle. So it's kind of, like, sweet and savory at the same time. That shit's expensive. That shit's really expensive. Like I was like,
ricotta cheeses,
Yeah.
Parmesan. You're like, I'm gonna make mom spaghetti, and you go to the store and you're like, oh yeah, spaghetti's cheap as shit to make, and then you go walk over to that motherfucker, that
you
damn
actually get the ingredients.
Parmesan.
You actually get the ingredients.
Parmesan
It's fucking
cheese is
expensive.
like $6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Parmesan cheese alone for your spaghetti you're gonna make later because you don't know how to cook. That's my life. Fucking Parmesan's like $6. Like Jesus, this was supposed to be my
Yeah.
cheap meal.
It also takes forever, too.
What does?
Like
lasagna?
Italian food in general takes forever
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah. Yep. Man, though, my mom used to make the dankest freaking lasagna. I bet your mom made the best lasagna too, huh?
My grandmother did. My grandmother made
Grandma
the best meatballs. My buddy tells me one day, my one friend Jeremy, who we've been friends since like Little League, the Little League days. This is maybe just out of the blue. He tells me this is like years after my grandmother passed away. He goes, man, your grandmother made the best peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I'm like, what do you mean? So she would make the peanut butter, okay? She would get the bread, slather the peanut butter on, and then on the jelly, so the jelly wouldn't slide off of the bread when you eat it, she would put butter on the bread and then jelly. So the butter kind of held the jelly in there and also gave it a little bit of a creamier taste to it, like a buttery taste.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's just out of the fucking blue. I think we were going out. It was like 1 a.m. or something, and we were super hungry, and we decided we went to Walmart to make some spaghetti. And we were just talking about that. I'm like, that's the weirdest thing you've ever said to me.
Amrite says that's fucking disgusting. The butter on the jelly.
Yo,
jelly and butter.
don't knock it till you try it, yo.
He says he can teach us how to make homemade fettuccine alfredo with shrimp, chick, and broccoli in about 30 minutes.
Shrimp, chick, brock. There you go.
I'll be honest, that doesn't sound... I kind of have a similar... I had a boss that used to... Are you guys ready for this one? This one's nasty. I had a boss that used to make jelly and Spam sandwiches.
Ugh.
He fucking talked me into eating one once.
Ugh.
I was like...
No. Ugh.
Yeah, it was not... It wasn't... No. It wasn't... I'll never eat that again. I'll put it to you like that.
There's a sandwich
Spam.
place. There's a sandwich place here in town called Picasso's, and they have a sandwich that has, it's like ham, cheese, like some like mustard on it, and a Twinkie.
Yeah, the
I forget what it's called.
Canaan.
Yeah.
Is it the Canaan?
I think so.
There was a sandwich. You're talking about Picasso's?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a sandwich that was made. It was named after one of the guys that used to work with us.
Really?
I don't think that was it. The Starlight, I think, is what it was.
Okay.
With the Twinkie on it.
But yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, one of them had a Twinkie on
That's
it.
the
It was
weirdest
showcased, dude. It was showcased on the late night show.
I think it was on Ellen as well. Which is weird to think.
You know what else?